Hello, I'm Mark, and this is my husband and travel partner, Mark. And welcome to our channel, Traveling with Marks. In this series of videos, we take you along with us on our 2022 Arctic expedition, where we begin our expedition on the MSC Spirit, exploring various places in Iceland and Greenland. In later episodes after our expedition, we spent another week exploring Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, and the southern part of Iceland on our own. With that said, let's go! Hey everyone, so today is September 6th and Mark and I are now just leaving LAX on our trip to Iceland and Greenland. This is the first leg from LA to JFK and then from JFK to Reykjavik. So stay tuned, we'll see you guys on the next leg. Bye! We finally arrived at Reykjavik, Iceland, country number 43, and we're just going to head down over to pick up our luggage and then head up to the airport. Good morning everybody, this is our first day here at the Reykjavik, Iceland, and this morning we just left our hotel, took the public transportation bus down to one of the bus stops here in downtown Reykjavik, bus stop number 6, and this is where we're going to be picked up for our first day of tour here in Iceland. What we're going to be doing today is going to a volcano, the most recent one that just erupted last month. So it's going to be quite a hiking tour from what I understand, probably about an hour of hiking up into where the volcano is located. But we had a very interesting morning. We thought we were going to be able to get a taxi from the hotel here to the bus stop, but the taxis were running late, so then we had to take public transportation and we weren't even sure how to get here from the bus, public transportation bus. But we made it and we're going to be able to make our trip after all for this tour. Anyway, stay tuned and watch for additional videos and pictures from our trip up to the volcanoes. Bye! The hike to Mira del Lyr volcano was a very difficult hike that started here, up very steep and rough terrain to the viewpoint just over 3 miles from the starting point. Unfortunately, as you can see from this video, the volcano had just stopped erupting with no signs of lava flows just a few days earlier. So, no eruptions, no lava flows, just lava rocks as far as the eyes can see. Good morning, everyone. This is day 2 of our trip here in Reykjavik, Iceland. I'm here at our hotel, the Grand, which we have been staying here for the last 2 nights. Here behind me is the reception desk, and we checked out earlier. We just checked out of our hotel, and then we dropped off our luggage with our tour group over here. We dropped off our luggage with the tour group Poseidon, and they will be taking our luggage from here to hotel to our ship, and we'll be in our stateroom when we get on board this afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Meanwhile, Mark and I thought about going into downtown Reykjavik, which is not a close enough distance to walk. We actually took a bus there yesterday to pick up our tour yesterday. So what we had thought about doing was going back to downtown, walk around. However, stepping outside, it's very rainy and very wet, cold. The last time I checked this morning, the temperature outside is about 48 degrees, so it's a little bit cold to be walking around. So we decided we're just going to hang out here in the hotel lobby for the rest of the afternoon. There's a lot of other people here that's also probably doing the same thing instead of walking around. But Mark's back here behind this other guy, sitting down, chatting with one of the other passengers. And what I'll probably be doing is just working on my video editing for the rest of the afternoon. Meanwhile, that's it for today, or for now. We'll see you later this afternoon when we board our ship, Seaspirit. Bye.
these are the guys that we're going to be using, taking you to and from the vessel, to the landings that we're going to be making, but also for the Zodiac cruises as well. Really nice, versatile.
My name is Marcel. I'm originally from Switzerland. I'm the kayak master on board. I live in Svalbard, so if you have any questions about life in the high Arctic, don't hesitate, and you're always welcome. I have met some of you already.
And welcome on my behalf. My name is Mario, and I am from a small peninsula in Europe, which is called Italy. I am here on board as your general naturalist and zodiac driver, polar bear guard.
My name is Lu Yan, but you can call me Lu. I'm originally from Beijing, China, but I've been living in Chile for the last 21 years. So if you're playing staff nationality bingo, you can check out China and Chile.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Piet van der Bent, original from the Netherlands, and I moved to Norway, northern Norway, a couple of years ago. I will be on board together with Paige, documenting your trip as photographers, and hopefully capture some of the amazing memories, amazing moments we're gonna have, and remind you when you get back home.
From Reykjavik, Iceland, we made our way to Hurry Inlet, Greenland, our first stop in a new continent. Good morning, everybody. This is our second day in our Greenland expedition. It's our first landing on Greenland, and we made it to our 44th country. Yay! Berry, tasty, sweet. Later that afternoon, and after a quick lunch break back on the ship, our second stop was here. I won't even try to pronounce the name of this place. The location had a small town of indigenous Greenland people called Inuits.
And if I want to only spin, get something really soft, I remove all the hairs and only spin this grey wool here, the undercoat or underwool. Right now I'm spinning some of the hairs too. That's also soft for the wool, but it will not get as soft. So, yeah. But you can also keep wool in nature in summertime and spin it. It's a little bit different color and bleach from the sun. Maybe you'll find some if you go for hikes in the fjord. Yeah.
Later that evening, we celebrated our 9-year wedding anniversary with some new friends we met on this expedition. Good morning, everybody from Greenland. This morning was spent cruising through the fjords, passing huge icebergs, and before reaching our first stop of the morning. morning, everybody. It is day 2 of our expedition here in Greenland. Today is our second day of landing. Right behind me, this area right here is going to be our landing spot for our second day. We are currently waiting to get on board the Zodiacs. So we'll get some more pictures later. Bye. After cruising around the fjords this morning, we made our first landing of the day in Fredrikstad. Back on the ship, we had lunch and cruised to our next stop for the afternoon at Eskimo Bukta. During our hike, our expedition leader, Ida, points out an ancient Inuit burial site. After exploring Eskimo Bukata, we cruised around all on the Zodiacs before returning to the ship. Good morning again from Greenland. This morning, we begin our day with a Zodiac cruise around Bear Island. Later that day, we made our next landing at this location. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce this one. After our afternoon hike and returning to the ship, the crew catered a barbecue dinner on deck, with great views of the area we just explored earlier that afternoon. Later that evening, we had our first sighting of the Northern Lights. Everyone, so here we are. What day are we on? Day
138.
So just to give you an idea of what our routines are for getting ready to go on Zodiac, so we have our wet pants on, and then we have our boots on, right there, layers of jackets, and what else? Our life jacket, our life preserve over there on the bed, life jacket. So that's our daily routine of getting ready for our expeditions. So today we have a split expedition. Half of the crews, half of the passengers are going to go around the icebergs on the Zodiacs. The other half is going to do a landing, and then halfway through we're going to switch. So we'll see you guys later. Bye. So it's time to get on the Zodiacs again, and this is kind of the routine of what we do. So let me just share that with you.
All drivers are taking the last
Ready to go?
Video.
First, we need to check out. Good morning. Then we head on over to the Zodiac.
Yeah, so I know it's cruising, but unfortunately we don't have really the languages. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, going down the stairs to this cleaning spot for your feet. I'm gonna let you go first, Mark. As mentioned earlier, half of the passengers went ashore and explored Red Island, while the other half, including us, explored the area via the Zodiac. We continued cruising around Red Island, including an area referred to as Iceberg Graveyard, and that's because many of these icebergs are so big, with the largest part underwater, they are grounded at the bottom and are unable to float away. As they continue to melt or calve, they eventually get freed from the bottom. After cruising around Red Island and the iceberg graveyard, we explored the land around and above the area we just cruised around on the Zodiacs. In spite of the cold weather, although we were here in late summer, the landscape had many small plants as shown in these pictures. We made our way up to an area above the iceberg graveyard. While the view from the Zodiacs being surrounded by these icebergs were unbelievable, the view from above was just as beautiful. Similar to what we did earlier when getting off the ship, we had to disinfect our boots as to not bring anything from our boots back on board, just like ensuring we did not bring anything on the land earlier when we disembarked. Later that evening, we were treated with a beautiful sunset. And more spectacular display of the Northern Lights. Granted, we were awakened by the announcement from the bridge shortly after midnight, but it was definitely worth getting up out of bed for. Well, that's the end of this first episode, but stay tuned and come back for more of our 2022 Arctic expedition to Iceland and Greenland. Meanwhile, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. And if you haven't already done so, please do consider subscribing to our channel. It's free and it simply helps our channel. Finally, feel free to leave any comments regarding what you thought of our trip so far. Anyway, thanks for traveling with Marks, and we'll see you next time.